Namaste. I am Tejaswini and welcome to Astrology and Dharma. A total lunar eclipse is coming up on the night of 13th and 14th March 2025. The forces of illusion, Rahu and Ketu, and the two luminaries, the Sun and the Moon, will combine in this intense burst of energy. The eclipse is occurring in the Virgo sign and Ketu is eclipsing the Moon. Then Pisces on the other side has Sun, Rahu, Mercury, and Venus. Then Aquarius has Saturn in it. It is his Multrikon sign. He is on the very last degree of the Aquarius sign and he is involved in this eclipse as he is very close to Rahu. Taurus has Jupiter in it. He is not directly involved, but as Pisces is owned by Jupiter, he will feel some indirect effects.
Jupiter is aspecting Virgo with his fifth aspect, so his energies will influence the eclipse. Then Mars in Gemini is aspecting Virgo with his fourth aspect, so his energy is also very much involved in the eclipse. Thus, Virgo is being directly influenced by all the 9 graha of Jyotish, and this is what makes this eclipse so dangerous. This is perhaps the most dangerous eclipse in recent times, and the nations who will witness this should be extremely careful in the near future. Uttaraphalguni nakshatra is the main eclipse environment. It is ruled by the nakshatra devata Aryaman, and Uttaraphalguni allows the intellect to work under the power of divine inspiration. This eclipse will have more effect on all the men who are in prominent roles. Generally, people will be more dominating, more confrontational in this time.
So, vindictive behavior, pride, and jealousy can dominate everyone's minds.
The eclipse will aggressively push for change, and some things which we felt were permanent will also see changes. Especially expect significant changes in the governance, as all nations who will witness the eclipse suddenly become more authoritarian. A strong sense of national identity will force the public also to fall in line with this thought process. For some of us, lethargy will increase and people will feel demotivated to do actual productive work. Some of us will feel directionless and unable to focus. Wasting time and procrastination will increase.
The eclipse energy will reduce the comfort and enjoyment levels in our life.
The financial institutions will feel the strain as money systems see losses. More scandals related to the personal and professional lives of prominent people will come out in the open. On the weather front, there will be unexpected wind movement in several places which can give unseasonal rain. If you have your birth, moon or ascendant degree in Uttara Phalguni or Uttarashadha or Kritika nakshatras, then you should be careful in this time frame. These are the mind level subtle effects which will drive people to act. From householders to rulers of nations, everyone who witnesses the eclipse will feel this power of the nakshatra filter.
The full eclipse is for about 1 hour, so the really intense effects will be seen for about 1 week before and after the eclipse. For the individual nations, the effects are more intense if the national capital city witnesses the eclipse. The total eclipse is visible in all the nations of North and South America, some part of Greenland, some part of Antarctica. These nations will feel the most intense effects of the eclipse energy. USA and Canada are hit by back to back eclipse energies for the past few years, and the effects are quite visible. Instability, unrest in the public, financial issues, citizen safety issues, health issues, and so many social issues are on a record high in these two nations. This trend will continue, and the imbalances here will spill over on the rest of the world. The Western Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific Oceans will also absorb the energies, and this will cause turbulent weather, for example, storms and rains, which can disturb life on both these coasts. Nations in Western Africa, Western Europe, Japan, and East Coast of China, East Coast of Australia, New Zealand will see only partial eclipse. They will suffer less and will recover sooner. Eclipses are bursts of energy, and followers of Sanatan Dharma do pujas, mantra, and give dan to harness this energy in their lives. And here are some brief predictions as per your birth moon signs. The Virgo Pisces axis is the most sensitive axis of the zodiac. Virgo is karmic suffering, and Pisces is the dissolution of the consciousness. Any energy overload here affects all the signs of the zodiac. So, with the eclipse energy, there will be several unexpected changes in everyone's life in this time frame, but more dramatically for the birth moons Virgo and Pisces. For both these signs, health can be an issue as there will be sleeplessness, astral disturbances, excessive dreams, and nightmares. Try to get a proper diet and rest in this time. Cross check any important documents as monetary loss is almost certain in this time. Specifically, Virgo birth moons will feel hazed out. You may forget important things. You may not just feel interested in anything and just zone out. So pay attention. Do not switch off your mind in this time. For the Pisces birth moons, you will be overworked. Pisces has just too many planets in it in this point of time. So you will take on lots of projects, do everything all at once. So be careful. Do not take on more than you can realistically do. And Aries birth moons will temporarily feel invincible. You will feel in balance and in control, and your enemies will be confused and you will win your battles, but it is a temporary effect. Taurus birth moons might want to speculate or invest in risky projects or engage in gambling. You might get some returns, but it is not advisable to invest money without due diligence. Gemini birth moons will feel disconnected from the home life. You may feel restless or unable to sleep. It is better to use this energy in the office or in some productive work outside of the home. Cancer birth moons will feel randomly bold and take decisions without really thinking things, and this can cause problems later. Leo birth moons will see friction in the close family. Best would be to avoid any topics related to family assets or divisions or using saved money in this time. Libra birth moons have this in their 12th house. So, dreams, intuition will be on a high. You might get some hints in your sleep states, but on the physical levels, tiredness and losses of some sort are possible. Scorpio birth moons will see separation from friends. Expected gains will not materialize, and you may have to spend money in unexpected ways. Sagittarius birth moons will be overworked in the office, and tensions at home will not let you rest. Pay attention to your office work and deadlines in this time. Capricorn birth moons have this energy release in their ninth house. So do not miss any karma kand related to your Kul Devata, your departed ancestors, Pitrus, or any service to your Guru Devata and elders in this time. Aquarius birth moons will be restless and under mental and emotional stress. Sudden and acute health issues can occur in this time. Do not engage in risky activities. At home, your spouse and specifically your in laws will give you stress. In any case, the scale of the eclipse is huge, and everyone on this earth will feel its effects directly or indirectly. Thank you for watching. Namaste.